Welcome to the Raw Bar at Island Creek Oyster Farm, which is located just steps from Duxbury Bay. It had been a long-time dream of the ownership here at Island Creek to be able to enjoy the oysters in the same place where they were grown. So when this property became available, we moved right in and the dream kind of became a reality. I started out at Island Creek about 7 years ago after working at a restaurant for a long time that sold Island Creek oysters. So I started with the sales team here, worked with restaurants in Boston, all over the country, and kind of settled in for the last few years working with the restaurants that we own, the Island Creek Oyster Bars, Row 34s, and Les Sablons. And this year I've helped to kind of open up and will manage the Raw Bar at the farm for the summer. Production on this was pretty quick. We definitely wanted to get open for the season, so it was really just a couple months of turnaround. I think the paperwork process was a little bit longer than any other part of it. The truck we were able to find from Clover Foods in Boston, they had taken their trucks off of the road a couple years ago, and through a series of phone calls were tipped off that maybe they might have one that could fit our needs. We have lots of great local oysters that we're featuring here at the Raw Bar. We have 3 from our farm, which are the Island Creek oysters, Row 34 oysters, and then Aunt Dottie oysters, all grown within your sightline. And then we have tinned fish that we're importing from Spain. We have octopus, mussels, sardines as kind of a rotating cast there. And then we have Island Creek caviar as well, which comes from a farm that we're working with in Sacramento in California. So one of the best parts about being so close to where the oysters are grown is being able to get the freshest product anywhere. So oysters in a lot of cases come out of the water in the morning and then they're here at our truck in the afternoon, and it really doesn't get much fresher than that. We have a variety of local beers on draft. We also are offering 2 different wines on draft at the moment. We have canned offerings, wine by the glass, wine by the bottle. We have cocktails in cans because it's hard to launch a full bar program out of a tiny food truck. So that adds a little variety and hopefully a little something for everyone. The sails, which we're using for some shade cover, those came from our neighbors and friends at Duxbury Bay Maritime School, so those are some retired sails. The driftwood table that runs through the center of the patio was designed by local artist Michael Coyne from driftwood that he actually sourced himself off of the spit in Scituate. We also have some great artwork on the property. Skip's daughter Samantha did a mural with one of our farm crew members, Ben, and that you can find here at the Raw Bar, and then also in the back of the truck. They did some work there as well, so lots of great things to see. So this piece of the property was the natural fit for the Raw Bar because it sits right at the end of the dock where you can see our farmers working every day. They're out there sorting seed. It will be the home of our upwellers, and there's just a lot of action. You can also look out onto the mooring field and just beyond, and that's where really all the oyster farms in the bay are. So it's really the hub. This year we hope to be in operation until late October if Mother Nature is on our side. Let's pray for some warm weather. And we are here 6 days a week, no Mondays, but you can find us from noon until about twilight the rest of the week.